Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually here bringing you guys a video today. We're gonna go ahead and fight Temper Lunastra. Now, when we're gonna be fighting Temper Lunastra, we're actually gonna be testing out this build to see how Arc Tempered Lunastra would be, if this build would be suitable for that fight. Now, we won't know 100% until Lunastra, Arc Tempered Lunastra comes out, which would be out in October 4th. Now, I'm gonna show you my build. I'm actually hoping that the Arc Tempered form of Lunastra has a way better armor set skill. Not to say that the armor set skill has now is bad. It's just generally not my cup of tea. I don't normally run wide range tool specialist or health boost. Now, the armor set itself is not bad, like I'm saying. It's actually quite great. If you get the alpha set on this one, you can actually run 4 wide range, which is actually ridiculous. I know the arms come with wide range, but it has good armor slots, which is what's probably the most important. But as you can see, if they were running a little bit more aggressive on the armor set side, I can kind of see them not running better skills or better slots, but we just have to wait and see what happens. I know this one is quite unusual. You get peak performances on the chest, which is good. And I think the helmet comes with a Evade extender, which is probably my least favorite, but I do like the gem slots though. Size 3 and a size 2, that's actually perfect. Now it's just the Evade extender. It's like, okay, I know a lot of people do like using Evade extender, but I'm not one of them. The only one that I see there that it's very offensive was that peak performance chest piece. Aside from that, the rest of the armor set kind of seems like very support oriented. I know that the helmet is not support oriented, since it is just you having to dodge out of the way, and it does increases your distance on what you dodge, not the window, but it is still good. Now, this is going to be the armor set that I'm going to be running. I'm going to be running this armor set skills, so it's going to have 7 crit eyes. Now, this is done on purpose. I normally just run 4 attack boosts, but right now I'm running only 2, which are these 2 decorations at the bottom. Now, the only reason why I'm running 2 instead of 4 is because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people have 4 to go with. So we're just going to go ahead and use 2. Now, another thing I do have, I'm running refresh deco here. You can honestly run anything you want. I'm just doing this for the stam recovery. So aside from that, let's go right ahead and head straight into the fight. Now, I'm really excited for Arc Temper Lunastra. I'm pretty sure they're not going to change too much, since they haven't changed a lot against what's this monster? Let's just start from the beginning. Against Karen wasn't that much harder than regular Karen, since if you were already really good with ranged weapons on killing Karen, you were pretty much golden. Now, melee users it did get a little tougher for melee users, because he did drop more lightning than usual, but it was actually timed, so there was a lot of people who were getting through that pretty easily and quite fast. Now, Vahazak probably saw the biggest improvement in Arc Tempered form. He did get a better armor set. His special skill, which is the Euphoria, I think it's called. It's actually quite strong. If you weren't running it, you were pretty much asking to die. So it was actually one of the bigger improvements on that monster. Arc Tempered Teostra, he wasn't tough. His armor sets were actually quite good. They weren't the best, but they were actually better. They were a bigger improvement than from his previous armor set. You may or may not disagree with me on that one, but I saw that armor set was actually quite good. But he wasn't tough to beat. He was still quite easy for a lot of melee users and a lot of range users, since ranged weapons are probably one of the stronger weapons in the game. but he was actually quite easy even for melee users. I was seeing quite a lot of people with melee weapons get through him pretty fast. Now, Arc Tempered Kush, he wasn't tough at all. He was actually quite annoying more than tough, because he does his little leaps where he actually just jumps up in the air, which was quite annoying. It was annoying to see and annoying to fight him while he did it. So we'll just see what they do with Luna. Now, I like to initiate my fight with that little dash. It's actually quite fun. Now, we're gonna go ahead and start the fight. This is pretty much the whole fight with dual blades. This is pretty much what I do. Now, as soon as you enter into that YB combo, you'll pretty much get out of this, since I don't have any stam. It'll pretty much take me out of that and recover my stamina. Now, if you're just pressing Y as your combo, your 3 Y buttons, and then pressing B to like dodge into him, you pretty much end up with that combo. Now, this is where you actually want to be using this skill set and just going for the wings. The wings are the bigger weakness for a monster like Luna. Now, the only reason why not a lot of people can get Luna on the wings is because it is very high up. To get Luna, you will actually have to knock her out, which is what we're doing here. We're trying to knock out Luna as often. So, you always want to stay away from the blue fire. The blue fire is probably the most annoying thing about this fight. So let's actually get some health before we die. Alright. There we go. Regular skills. Let's keep going and knock out right before she can fly away. Let's do this. Now, this is perfect. You want to keep abusing Lunastra. Just keep going for her. Keep going for her. Don't let her stop. And she flew away. There we go. Now here, we're just going to sharpen our weapon, get our buffs again, and start the fight all over again. Now, they may just increase that threshold where you knock her out so easily against Arc Tempered form. But then again, just going for the back legs and putting as much damage as possible is what you should be doing as a dual blade user, or as a melee user in general. If you're using something that's really strong, like greatsword, or something that's really fast like dual blades, you want to go for the back legs. Now, there are some weapons that benefit from just going straight for the wings, like longsword, because it does go up there. It gets high enough to where it doesn't matter, and you'll pretty much do your extra damage from there. And you should be able to kill it faster from just doing that than going for the back legs and knocking her out. So let's actually go right ahead, go for the wings again. Now, the combos, as you see, if you're in demon mode, it's gonna be Y the whole time, and then just going for B. Now, I don't want her to let her go away. I'd rather kill her here. Now, the reason why I did this is because I am running Tempora Mantle, so it doesn't matter. I can pretty much live this. Tempora Mantle will just keep boosting you up as you're hitting her. So you could let her go to sleep if you like. I mean, honestly, that's up to you. Now, here we just gotta wait. I think she does like 2 of these and then she goes down. There we go. Alright, let's go. There we go, she's dead now. Alright, right before the mantle ended. So, how fast was that? 4 minutes and 4 seconds. That's not too bad, but you could do it a lot faster in my opinion. This is the armor set skill, just to show you it again. Now, this build may actually still work against Arc Tempered Luna if they don't really change anything like they did with Teostra and Kushala, which I really didn't change my armor skill too much. I just went ahead and fought the monster and killed him. There wasn't much that they changed. Now Luna is gonna be a different story. We have to wait and see what happens with Luna. But for the most part, I'm probably still going to be using the same armor set skills to fight Arc Tempered Luna. Like I said, the only monster they really changed was Arc Tempered Valhazak, and it was more of an environment change than an actual armor change or fight change. But if you guys found this helpful and useful, leave a like, subscribe, share the video if you like. Now, you don't have to use just the dual blades. I have other fights against Luna itself, Temper Luna. In general, I do have other fights with certain weapons. I will link those in the description of this video. So if you guys want to check those out, I will link it with the description of which one is which weapon. Now, again, if you have any questions, leave a like, subscribe, and I will be catching you guys later. Peace out.